I was about 12 years old. Because me and my mama, they had to send all the men folks to the service overseas. And me and my mama shot grain behind the combine. And so therefore, I worked all of my life. Lots of these children talking about work could kill you. I told them, if work could have killed you, I'd have been dead a long time ago.
Every Christmas, my mother would tell us we better be good kids that Santa Claus wasn't going to come to see us. And we had a fireplace, a chimney, and we'd hang stockings up, by the chimney. And when Christmas morning, 4 days, we'd always be woke to get our present. And we'd have an orange and an apple, package of firecrackers, one Roman candle, and some English walnuts in that stocking. And they would tell, my mother and daddy would tell us, says, oh, Santa Claus come down the chimney. We believed that, because my dad would always scratch, on the soot, we call it soot on the chimney. He'd make a mark there.
Oh, my father was a well digger, and he didn't farm. He always raised truck patches. That's far as I can remember, because when I was, before I was born, I don't know what he used to, but after I was born, I can remember him raising peas and okra and tomatoes and collards and sweet potatoes, and then he was a well digger.
My dad never did do anything that I was ashamed of, and he always had time to sit down and explain life to us boys, how to live, how to carry ourselves, and how to protect ourselves. My mother, she was a very housewife, and she learned us all how to cook, wash, sew, iron, and patch, so I can do it all.
My father, I guess maybe because I lived with him the longest, because I was just father's kid. I just loved my father, and I was crazy about him. So when he passed away, that just tore my life apart.
My father was crying and going, keeping up racket, and he woke me up, and I come to find out my mother, she sat up in the chair, and she just died. She just died. And so my father woke me up. He was dragging the chair around, trying to wake up and putting comfort on and like that. He was crying. I was 5, but I can remember all of that.
I had a terrible time trying to make it. I never forget how my uncle treated me so bad, and when I finally decided to run away from home, we lived about first from here to Tucson, almost, maybe not quite that far, but it seemed like it to me. And I know how he was, and the way he treated me, and I know if he catch me before I got away, well then I know I was gonna get a beating and a killing and almost and everything else. So
I used to be wild, don't care, contrary, drunker, gambler, and just a road runner. But the Lord showed me a different view, see, and a better way in life, something to really live for. It's good when you can live the life that I'm living now.
I think sometimes right now, how on earth did I feed all the kids, send them to school, and they never had to charge their school lunch money. And I said, God must have had something to do with it, had to have, because there ain't no way I could have done it without him.
Thank you for this church and the pastor and these members who have kept this as a tradition or a landmark. We thank you for those who started this journey a long time ago. But most of all, Father, we
I
thank you
found
for
out
your
if you're
darling
living
son,
on your
Jesus.
own place, you can always get up and look for something better, you know? But if you're living on that man place, he gonna try to keep you busy enough where you won't be out there to find that best something better to leave him if you're a good, you know, good man. He wants to keep you.
I had my mind set here, but this is where I want to be right here. I guess it was for a reason. I see that now because I had a better chance here with my kids to raise them up.
And these people right here got something probably they would have never had in their life, you know. But it come available to them, and they was able to start out with a you know, few dollars, and work up to where they are. At least they got a place to stay, and like I said, nobody to bother them, and all that kind of stuff. So that means a whole lot.
What do I want to get up and move off and leave something and then have to go somewhere else and pay rent? And then what time that I get pay rent, they get tired of me. They say, get up and go. And you got to go. But they ain't nobody can come in and tell me to get up and go.